Yeah. What up? What up? It's Big Twins, aka the grimy one. Y'all know the Mobb Deep infamous clique. Yo, check it out, man. I want y'all to tap in to Cigar Talk Toronto, man. You know, they be putting it in, interviews and this and that. So check them out. Cigar Talk Toronto from Big Twin, y'all. You already know.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Cigar Talk Toronto. And for those tuning in on the Block 105, you can catch the full video version of this on our YouTube channel, Cigar Talk _Toronto. And shout out to the whole Block family. And we got a special one today because we got RosaBaby with us today.
RosaBaby! Ooh!
Hi.
Hi, guys. I'm so excited to be here. Honored. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. How's your day going?
It's going pretty good. Always productive, working either on music or goals or foundation, something, right? We got to keep our minds occupied for sure. But it's going pretty smooth. How's your day going?
It's good. We're about to light a good cigar and have a little bit of a drink, and so you can't ask for more than that.
Absolutely. No, we're very happy, thrilled to have you. Cheers.
Here's to that.
Many successes for all of us.
And for all those people tuning in, we today are smoking the Croatian Mafia Cigars Consigliere. And today's sponsor of the episode is actually Croatian Mafia Cigars. You can catch them out on Instagram at Croatian Mafia Cigars. And you can also order your own cigars from www.croatianmafia-cigars.com. Croatian Mafia Cigars for the gangster in you.
Oh, okay.
You like
I need
that? That's catchy, eh?
They ship worldwide.
Yeah, Todd came up with a good slogan for that brand.
Love that.
Lighting up my gangster in me.
I need to try one.
We'll get you some. You smoke cigars?
I haven't yet.
No.
Okay.
So I went to a cigar place before, but I didn't get a chance to. But next time I will.
And your roots are Dominican, right?
Yes, Dominicana, born and raised in Monte Cristi. It's like 3 hours from Santiago out there. Really beautiful place.
Well, you need to get into the cigar culture because that is your culture.
Yes, and honestly, last time I was there, because I'm always the type of person, I'm always seeing what's missing business-wise, right?
Yeah.
And out there, they're definitely missing some cigar places for our tourists, right? Because the furthest one is like an hour away.
Okay.
Which is almost near like Haiti, or like they're just too far. So I'm like, maybe we can partner up, bring some cigars over there, some good cigars for our tourists and our people out there. But that's something that's missing out there, by the way, for those entrepreneurs.
Okay. There's a really good cigar brand out there called Matilde.
Matilde, yes.
They're straight out of Dominican. We had Enrique on. He was on an episode. So, there could be a connection there, right?
Right. Oh, okay. Well, you need to go to Monte Cristi, Matilde.
So, you are a bilingual English-Spanish artist.
Yes.
So let's get into it. What inspired you to really get into the music venture in your life?
Oh, wow. So first of all, again, my name is RosaBaby. I'm a charting bilingual artist. I mix rap with melody and storytelling. Everything I create reflects who I am, what I've lived, and who inspired me, honestly, originally was my brother. He makes fantastic music. He's one of those freestylers who make just about anything. And I've always been the type of person, like, if you can do it, why can't I? Like, I've always had this attitude. Even climbing fences, even climbing barbed wire, fences. Like, that's one of the knee story, right? But I've always been that type of person. Like, if you can do it, so can I. Like, let me try it too. So my brother released his first song, which was Fiesta. And I was like, over here in the salon, right? I'm in the salon. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I just felt so inspired by him. I'm like, let me see if I'm capable of doing this, because I already love music, dancing to it. Like, I would dance all night. I would dance the whole room and still have energy to keep dancing all night, right? La gasolina in me. But then I was like, okay, let me find a beat. And I went on YouTube, looked up a beat, and I'm over here with my rolos, just listen to the beat. I started writing, and honestly, I'm the type of writer that I guess I go with the first word that pops in my head, right? The first word was me gusta, me gusta. That's the first word that came in my mind. I'm like, okay, me gusta, and okay, what about me gusta? What do I like? Like, so then I understood that you're telling a story. It's the story you want to tell and convey, right? Point blank. So I wrote this song Me Gusta about the things I like about this guy and all this other stuff. And I sung it to a couple people, and they're like, "Oh my God, Rosa, like, you're really good. This sounds fantastic. You need to keep going, right?" And I'm like, okay, are you sure? Are you joking, or are we good? And I took that. I took that as even more motivation, and I kept writing and listening to more beats. And honestly, that's how RosaBaby grew. I developed this passion for it because it's so amazing to just come up with one little seed of idea, then you write it down, then you record it, then you actually see it, the results of it. I was just like taken over by that process and the outcome of it and how it makes you feel, right?
Nice.
So it filled my soul a lot, and I just kept going. And my son got to see, my kids got to see me write and rap, and even they started creating some music themselves, right? Which made me even more proud, because I'm like, okay, this is dope. This is really cool. um, and again, I kept going. I have never stopped because I believe in myself that much, and can't nobody tell me differently. And I'm so thankful that my brother inspired me, because again, I was able to explore this whole other side of me, apart from loving to dance and loving music naturally, right? Because it's in my blood. Because I grew up listening to it, to bachata, merengue, salsa, so that's within me. So I learned to not separate the creativity and separate culture. It's all one. It's all in me. So from there, again, just kept writing, and here I am today, charting more than 8 different charts with Euphoria. Still
Nice.
writing with one word
Beautiful.
that pops in my head, whether if it's lento, me gusta, dale papi, Euphoria. Again,
Euphoria.
just one single word that pops in my mind, and I create this whole story behind it. That's why I say my music's very storytelling style, right?
Nice.
So
Beautiful.
That's the
you
long
say,
answer for that one.
okay, you attribute your brother to pretty much getting your music career started. So give your brother a shout out.
I always do. Shout out to Ota Francisco Herrera. Mwah, beso a ti. You inspire me so much, and I always tell you that. And I hope one day to share the stage with you and, show them what we got.
Nice. Beautiful.
So your brother your brother influenced your
Yes.
the start of your journey.
He did.
Now, as you're starting to make your music,
Yes.
putting the pieces together, figuring out who
Mm-hmm.
RosaBaby is,
Mm-hmm.
who at that point, other than your brother, were you looking at going, okay, you know what, I like kind of a bit of their style or a bit of their style. I could kind of take bits and pieces of this and kind of formulate my own equation.
Mm-hmm. 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 I always have loved the 2000 music. I've always loved Akane. I've always loved Karol G at that stage.
Oh God.
I loved all these people, right? Because to me, I don't have one person. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I try to put this on airplane mode, mute all notification, and it still comes through. But So I lost my train of thought. But other than my brother, all those people, everybody has something that they bring to the table musically, right? Which that's what I've always observed and learned from. Whether Karol G, if it's Fanreye, un bachatero, whether if it's this, because I've never put myself in one box, right? Because I'm new in the music scene. And I didn't want to box myself, oh, I'm gonna just do reggaeton. Like, no, I'm gonna see what I'm capable of. I'm gonna see what all these artists inspire. Um, and what inspired me mostly, it wasn't not really a particular artist. It was people around me when I started to actually go to perform and watching other artists perform. That to me, it blew my mind. I don't know. I just felt so inspired. I'm like, oh my God, everybody's so talented. This is amazing because when you're in the same room with like-minded individuals or even greater, right? And they're as creators as you, and it just feels like incredible. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like everybody just I'm always learning from everyone. I'm always taking away what I could do better. I'm always taking away everything. And from each person, I understood, wow, this is amazing. I need to try this route. Wow, they're so inspiring. Let me really go out there. So, but the funny thing about me when I came out, um, right when I came out as an artist, a day before I performed in Providence, Rhode Island, which is where I live right now. But I was moving to Florida for I was gonna go out there for 4 months, right? So I'm like, if I'm already moving out there, I'm gonna do this full time. I'm gonna give it my all because why not? Right? Let's take this a step further. I believe in myself that much. So I honestly came out as an artist in Florida. I went to every single event, audio visions. I also modeled at the time, so I was just networking everywhere. Every event you see, there was RosaBaby, either passing out my flyers, either connecting, networking. I'm a go-getter, so I was there doing my thing, and within 3 months, I will tell you, I built so much connection that and been in so many rooms that a lot of people wish early on in their stages they had access to, right? So I built the resources pretty quickly. Everything felt aligned. And that's something that's big with my music that I feel it's very aligned, right? I don't chase, I attract.
Okay.
Everything has been attracted to me. Whether if it's people I meet, whether if it's doors that open, they are aligned. So that makes me feel even more wonderful because wow, I'm really meant to share my stories. I'm really meant to share my sound. I'm really meant to elevate people, right? We all go through so much sadness that we need a moment to also find some joy within that pain, right?
Right.
And that's where I feel like I come in. When I make you move, when I'm making you smile, when I'm saying ooh, and you feel silly saying it, but guess what? You're smiling, you're laughing, you feel childish, but I'm bringing that inner child out of you, you know?
Yeah.
So, and again, just everything shapes me. Everything shapes me. Everything inspires me, especially when I'm around super and like talented individuals. It just makes you see what's possible. It makes you see what's within reach. Miami gave me that. It made me understand that everything is literally within grab. It's how much you want it. Are you willing to put in work and stay consistent? Literally. And I put in the work, I put in the connection, and then I had to fly back out here before the third month. My life changed completely again, and I had to come back out here. So then I'm like, wow, God, like I'm over here right at the tip of my momentum that I created, and now everything changed from one day to the next, and now I have to recreate everything in the smallest state, which is here in Providence, Rhode Island. So at the time, I was like, God, like, what? Why? Like, why am I going back? Like, when everything's here. But with me, I took it like everybody was doing the same thing out there, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's doing the same thing. What makes me different at that point? So I felt like God took me a step back and kind of like conquer your community, look from a different outside point, and see what else you can bring than what's already being given, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could go on and on, but it's like
Well,
inspiration is where it's at, and just knowing that you are worth and you are more than capable of doing it. That's all you need in life to get whatever you want and your goals achieved. Te
well,
lo
you
dice
say
Rosa Baby.
you say that you had to almost, in a sense, recreate yourself because everything you were doing,
Yes.
everybody else was doing. And so when you reach that phase, and I
Mm,
firmly believe that too, because we live
mm,
in the modern day where one thing catches on and a million other people jump on it.
mm-hmm.
It's a quick overnight payday and then they disappear, right?
Right.
So you hit that stage. What what kept you moving through that stage of having to reinvent yourself, and how did you not reinvent yourself, but
Yeah.
recalibrate
Right.
yourself?
So I'll tell you guys the whole thing with that. So my son, the one I was talking about, that he used to rap and got to see me create music and saw the passion in me. So he passed away almost 3 years ago. He
Sorry to
was
hear
10
that.
years old, 10 years old, healthy kid, out of
Wow.
nowhere, had a brain hemorrhage. And that changed my life completely. So I moved to Miami for that. I was grieving, but I was trying to find purpose in living, right? In a sense, because I still have my daughter. So I would
Yeah.
never think about suicidal thoughts. I would never think about anything less. I still have one more, you know?
Yeah.
So I took Florida, like I was already struggling in Providence. So in my mind, I'm like, why am I choosing to struggle here when I could be struggling in a different place that could potentially help me feel better, right?
Yeah.
Because the four walls was just shrinking in on me too much. And God created that opportunity for me to fly out there, and I just went big. I gave it my all. I gave it my authentic self, because that's one thing I always am. It's very authentic on myself, because the way I feel is, guys, if you are yourself, there's no room for people to come who don't like you. If they don't like you, they don't need to be in your space, right?
Totally.
Exactly.
Totally.
But yeah, so I came out here, I went to Miami, did my thing. It was more grieving, but at the same time, I felt like music was gifted to me, because it helped me it just, there was this big hole. And every time I'm singing, or every time I'm inspiring people, and they're like, you're so inspiring, or your music, it kept filling that hole, that, I'm like,
Mhm.
wow, okay, this, if this feels this good, then I have to keep going. Like, I have to see what more is there with this, because obviously it's now, it became more intentional. Now it
Mhm.
became a purpose, a mission, right? To one, I didn't know it at the time, but it was more to tell my story, again, storytelling.
Yeah.
But it was also to uplift, again, because I, more than anyone, know what it feels like, right, to lose a kid. There's some mothers that have lost more than five. So I always try to remember that, to stay sane, because we all go through pain, but we gotta also remember, like, to smile and find some joy within that. So I went out there, then I had to come back, because I was going, my daughter was still out here, and there was some family stuff going on with her, and I'm like, I'm not trying to lose my daughter for trying to do this, right? I gotta make sure my foundation's right and my daughter's right before I even try to go any further. So I took a step back from that momentum. And when I tell you I was that momentum, I'm over here at Sway Lee's mansion's birthday. I'm over here, big people, big people. I'm just chilling with them. I'm chilling with Love and Hip Hop. I'm chilling with all these people I used to watch. Like, it was insanity. I'm like, but I understood how much of a star I am, because I didn't have that star fan, like, oh my god, it's, nah, you're a regular person. You just got
Right.
lucky, you know the small circle, like I do now. You
Yeah.
just lucky, that circle, and it's just that you're a regular person to me, right?
Yeah.
So all of that trip, I felt like God basically gave me so many lessons, so to prepare me for something greater. That's how I took that trip
Mhm.
as. right? So then I came back here, you know, for my daughter, make sure nobody took her away fully from me, because I'm a fantastic mother. It's just I'm grieving and I'm just trying to find
Yeah.
ways to help me cope, right? And if something's helping me feel better, then why would anybody be upset about that, right?
Mhm.
So I came back anyways and took a step back, settled in, started again networking, the same thing like out there over here. Didn't give up, because you can't give up.
Mhm.
And I was so worried, right? Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose all my contacts. You know, everything I build, everyone's gonna forget me. I don't even, you know, I had that whole feeling and emotion. And oh my God, I was so far off.
Mm.
People don't forget you.
No.
Nope.
People, if you leave a mark, people will remember you.
Yeah.
If you be your authentic self, people will remember that. People will feel that. Um, I still have people reaching out. Nobody went anywhere. It was more now of just scheduling, right? Scheduling. Oh, you want me out there? Well, let's schedule that. Um, and just build from that, from what I created, and build from here, and then kept going. You know, but it's something I'm dealing with. Something I'm dealing with is something that once I have a better fan base, I will share that side of RosaBaby.
Yeah.
Just because I have so many wonderful, amazing, timeless songs, right? That will make you feel, whether if it's good or bad, you know, but you're gonna feel it. So, but I also want to create that audience first, because it's that important to me, right? So
Yeah.
for now, I decided to share that uplift Afrobeat, that I have house music, I have dembow, I have merengue, I have everything, right? It's just more of waiting for the right time and the right energies, and just going through all that different stages. So,
Awesome.
but yes, I was very happy and pleased that my son got to see me do music, and I will forever be grateful for that moment. Um, and somebody challenged me, okay, Rosa, because I understood I was writing world music, right? As a new artist, again, I don't know nothing about music. Don't think I knew melodies. Don't think I knew verses. Don't. I know nothing. I just decided I can do it too. But it worked out, right? Because
Yep.
it's so naturally in me, I guess. It was since the beginning. Um, so everything worked out. But again, I'm just happy and pleased that I'm able to uplift a lot of people. I get a lot of messages of a lot of individuals telling me, thank you for posting when you post, or those times where I am being vulnerable. And I think I'm like, I shouldn't. I actually touch more hearts and more people because they're writing, telling me that. And I'm just like, wow, okay. So somebody challenged me, okay, Rosa, now write about your actual feelings, right? Because I'm still grieving, but I'm kind of like a wall, right?
Yeah.
Kind of suppressing a lot of stuff. Because again, I'm still going through it. It's only natural. There's no timestamp for this stuff. I don't think it ever goes away.
No.
So it's more of adapting, and again, making sure you stay sane and something's filling your cup is really the best way I can explain it. And my daughter helps a lot with having her, right? But someone challenged me, okay, write about your feelings, actual feelings, real shit. And I will tell you that was super hard at first. Oh my God. Because I'm like, okay, I was writing world music, right? That upbeat, that cool, yeah, with every other music. But when you actually write about your emotions, it's a whole different world. And that honestly helped heal me a lot, because now you're able to put it down in words where you really feel, right? Where you're not daring to say out loud or to even self sometimes. And ever since I started doing that, my music became so much better, because now it's more authentic, right?
Yeah.
Now it's some real storytelling. I'm not just, oh yeah, you know, let's dance. No, like I'm telling y'all stories now. So I'm really grateful for that person that challenged me, because it took my writing level to a whole other step. And I'm able to keep going further and keep learning from every single person, because I take everything. I'm like, give me everything. Give me help me advice. give me all the wrongs, the rights, you know, like what's meant to stick will stick and go from there. But I have a story to tell. I have a lot of souls that to heal with my music, whether if it's to wake you up from that feeling, whether if it's to uplift you, whether if it's to make you dance for a second. There's gonna be a little bit of everything for you.
For everybody.
And just know that you're not alone. And I'm here for you.
Do
So
you think and being vulnerable with your music, writing about your story and your feelings, you put that out into the world. Do you think there's a bit of therapy in that in itself, knowing that there's other people's lives that you're gonna touch now that's gonna sit there, listen to it, and go, shit, I've been through
yes,
this. She went through
absolutely.
this, and it's gonna help me
Yes.
through this.
Yes. That's why I know my music's timeless. I know my purpose with my music and my storytelling and my melodies. I've made people cry hearing my music that's unreleased. I have an EP that's called "RosaBaby Lost Her Baby," right?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that just gave me the chills.
It gave me chills. It makes me
Oh
want to
God.
cry. Look, it gave me chills. So, but again, it's hard to share with the world that part, right? But at the same time, every time I do, I get all these inspirational messages about how I'm helping them. Whether if it's even a quick story on my post or something I write, my friend, she listened to that EP, she started crying. She lost a kid herself.
I'm jealous.
So she understood more than anybody that pain. And she's like, wow, Rosa, like, this is incredible. And I'm like, I know, like it's reality. It's what happened, but I want to share that and I will share that with the world. Again, I just would prefer to have an audience who can really, or maybe I'm thinking of it wrong, looking at it wrong, right? Maybe I'm meant to release it and then the audience will come from that. Or
Yeah,
I
that could
might be
happen.
overthinking it and I'm like, wait, I want the audience so they could really appreciate that music. So again, new at the music, right? Just trying to see what works, but also I gotta be ready for that because just like you guys gotta hear it, I gotta keep rehearing it when I'm recording this music.
Mhm.
And I will tell you, I think thus far, that was the hardest thing about recording this EP. You gotta keep rehearing and rehearing and rehearing and rehearing every time they're correcting the verse or going back in the studio and rehearing it. And it's like it keeps like going. It was super hard, but I'm proud of myself because I stood there and I took it. I took it because that's reality. The more you hear it, the more you understand. Like like man, like this is happening. So
Mhm.
I gotta prepare myself, my emotions for when I have to perform it because y'all don't want to see me sobbing when I'm singing. Okay, I don't want to do that.
But that's you,
um,
right? That is, you have
like I
to.
want to have enough strength to perform to
Mhm.
convey the song. I want to also have that strength. They always say you're so strong, Rosa baby. Ah,
But like
yeah.
you talk about that circle, right? And you're saying, oh, everybody's just human, and that's the same way. Like you could be up on stage performing, you could break out in tears, and that just lets everybody know that you're human too.
Yes.
We all have emotions, right?
We
And
do, but right, this I'm still early in my grieving. I feel like I haven't even reached halfway because I've just became so good with suppressing it sometimes, right? But I got to the point where I allow myself to feel it.
yeah,
I think of it like a film. Sometimes I land on this clip, you gotta watch it, you gotta feel it,
Mhm.
but you gotta also remember you gotta keep it rolling, right? You can't stay stuck on that clip because that's not all it was, right? There's a lot of beautiful parts to that clip. So you have to definitely acknowledge your feelings and your emotion, but you gotta keep it moving. But I want to be able to, okay, let's keep it moving. I don't want to just I don't want to feel too weak to where I'm like sobbing the whole time. Again, it's that's what I'm saying. It's like until I do it, it's just gonna be like in my mind type of thing.
One
But it's
day
a
you're
very
gonna wake up. One day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna say, "This is the day," and that's it. You'll see it.
exactly.
Yep. So don't
'Cause-
feel like don't overthink about it. Just, you'll wake up
yeah,
and your heart will tell you, God will tell you when is the time, because when you release that, that's going to touch so many people, that's going to bring your audience, is going to bring everybody together to just say, "Hey, we're here for you." You know?
right, right. Because again, a lot of people don't know, and that just taught me so much about how to treat the neighbor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Man, it could be the prettiest person, it could be the richest person. You really truly don't know what goes behind that person, like, or what that person's going through.
Yes.
I learned to be kind to every single person, even no matter who you are, because you just don't know. You just don't know. People are very good at hiding stuff. Very good. And again, that's why I want to touch hearts. I want to touch souls with my music. And whether it fits a little upbeat, whether it fits some real
Ooh.
emotional shit, whether it fits some rapping, okay? Because I got the little gangster in me. So I might need a cigar, take it fully out. But I have so much mix. I have so much mix. And I think, again, this was gifted to me. And with my foundation, because I also created a Bear Hugs from Heaven Foundation to honor my son. We
Okay.
create bears, or pillowcases or anything really out of your loved one's clothing,
No,
so that
that's
you can
awesome.
keep that forever. Because I have just this one hoodie of him, and I'm always afraid that and my daughter likes to wear it, and I'm afraid it's gonna just, one day just be too dirty or to just disappear, right? So I'm like, man, I bet a lot of people feel like that with things they have of their loved ones. Like, I'm gonna create something where we're able to extend that and help you keep it, whether if it's an ornament for your Christmas tree, a pillowcase with their picture, a bear or something, right? That helps you keep that close to you. So that's so with that foundation, again, this music, it got a bigger purpose. This is just the scratch, the beginning of the surface that I'm scratching into something so beautiful and so big globally. So more to come on that, but just know Rosa Baby is here to, again, somehow with her music touch you, let you know it's okay, let you know, again, you're not the only person going through it, and I always remind myself that, and I think that helps me a little bit get through certain things sometimes.
Well, music is, you look at music, it's kind of like the great escape, right? You
Yeah,
can, no matter your feelings, where you are at a time, you could be in the gym, you could be grieving, you could be cruising in the car. Everybody's got that type of music for that certain scenario. You could be dancing around acting like a fucking idiot in the shower, singing your heart out, and you sound
yeah,
like a complete moron. But music is that human
yeah,
escape,
it
and you're
is.
you're providing that on different levels.
Yeah,
So the variety of the music you're bringing is actually creating more depth to you as an artist than just sticking to one type of music.
a
Yes.
100%. When I tell you I have so much diversity, I just made this merengue the other day. I was so proud because I want to also connect with the older folks, right? From the older generation days who love that merengue and that
Oh my
típico.
God.
And, I want to connect with DR people too, the roots, everybody. So
Yes.
I'm like, this merengue is just going to reach globally so amazing because it's all ages. It's again so many great music coming, and all of it comes from the heart. Like, I just put a beat and I just write whatever the heart wants. This is not, no, I'm gonna script this, I'm gonna do, no, like, I literally write from the heart. Whether if it's something I would love to live, right? Which a lot of the time that's my music. Okay, I wanna be that freaking, or I wanna be this, or I wanna do that. That ain't really me right now, okay? But or it's an emotion I've lived where it's like esto no es normal, lo que siento por él, como wow, esta emoción, this feeling, like, again, when I sing, you see it, you see it in my face, the passion, you feel it, And I feel it. I feel like I'm the fan. And when I'm singing, I'm always telling myself, stop becoming the fan. Okay. Like, you're the artist, because I get so emotional and so into it. And I'm like, okay, come down. But it's what it gives me naturally, you know? So imagine what it's going to give you.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm ready to take this to Europe, Denmark. I'm ready to take it to Australia. I'm ready to take it globally, okay? Like, I believe in my sound that much. And with God in front, everything's possible, guys.
You need to put Colombia in that list.
Todo,
Oui,
globally. Oh,
oui.
claro.
You know what
Uh-oh.
you know what you remind me of is back in the day, Pitbull, when he came out, he was more of a rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he heard, I think it was a Bob Sinclair track, and that's where he developed the whole making world music, and that's where his music style changed from. That's kind of like the same type of aura that I'm getting from you, is like the female version of Pitbull, making that world music, world for everybody that they can dance to, that they can
Yes.
reminisce, grieve
I can
to.
definitely say that. Yes. Yes. I got, like I said, that's why I said everyone gives me a little something. I don't have a favorite rapper, favorite. I don't have favorites because everybody brings something. It's just the route you want to take. Pitbull, absolutely. He's that pop. My pop music is that Pitbull style. It's that global music, right? Young Thug is my little rap. You know, my baby, relax. I only count stats. And you know, I got that too. You know, I got a little bit of everything. Whether if it's freestyle, I just did my first freestyle that lasted like 2 minutes straight without stopping, right? I was super proud. I'm like, okay, girl, like look at you growing. um and my producer was just blown away. He's like, yo, this is really good. It was actually a sample from Arcángel. Pa que la pases bien. You know?
Okay.
So, but I took a little bit of that and like just freestyled. And again, it's amazing what we're capable of when we have passion and intention. Like, it's incredible what we can create. And that's the part that gets me every time. I'm like, yeah, that's amazing. Like, you'd be a fool not to bet on me.
I think the passion is what has to be the number one drive in any
Yeah.
career that you chase, because money is great, but money
Hmm.
doesn't keep you motivated to evolve as a person.
Yeah.
And I think you got to have that passion first, and you can definitely see the passion in yourself and in the music.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously. Even when I perform, I'm so active. I love getting in people's faces. I love to pull them to dance. Like, I'm just so active. Sometimes I tell myself to calm down because, right, I'm still learning with the breathing and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm just that type of performer, you know. That just means now, right now I'm in the next step, right, which is having my choreographers, having dancers, having the full package now. I'm working on all that for RosaBaby and my merch and everything. And tomorrow I'll actually be performing at Calle Ocho in Miami,
Woohoo.
Little Havana.
I
Ooh.
love it.
I
Oh
am
my
so
God.
psyched about this. Why? Because I get to connect with my Latinos. Like, the funny part about my music, right? When I first started, every that gravitated towards me was hip hop people,
Yeah.
English speakers. It wasn't like my first audience ever were all English. So it blew my mind that all these people were supporting me and streaming my stuff. And mind you, they don't know what I'm saying. But every time I would get more like, or I would be in a lot of rooms of hip hop, rap. But again, my even though I haven't released rap to the world, is reggaeton, right? Or Afro pop. Like, it wasn't, they're like, I'm over here in all these rooms where it's not really a lot of Latinos. And I'm like, this is amazing. The fact that I'm able to reach people who don't even speak Spanish and they're really loving this. Imagine when I reach my Latinos.
Yes.
This is gonna be fantastic. So I've been working a lot as well on having that both audience of my Latinos as well, right? And this is just so exciting to me because I get to connect with all different Latinos from all over the world at Calle Ocho, the most amazing festival in Little Havana. And I'm just blown by the opportunity. And this is where it starts, right? This is how I look
Yeah.
at it. Because if I never do this, how will I know what to do better on? What to work on? Like I need to know how this works so that I can do better, even better for the bigger, even bigger stages, right? Everything is really that. You just gotta keep doing it and you just get naturally better at it because that's just life. We gotta
And,
fall to get up and do better.
and Calle Ocho
So
is Calle Ocho, baby.
I know, so
That's where it
excited. I'm
is.
gonna be over there passing my cards, we just connecting. Just see, it gives me energy. And again, this is the part that I don't think a lot of people get who don't like me doing music or that world of music. Because of course, let's be honest, there's that dark side, 100%.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's all intention. It's all intention. And there's also that light side of things. Doesn't mean that's where I'm gonna end up. Who knows, right? Maybe I'm gonna end up managing all these artists and using all my resources and fun and all this funnels through all these different globally different states, whether it fits Australia, whether it fits Colombia. Now I can bring other artists out there. So I'm able to do it first to then be able to put myself in other people's shoes and really know what it takes and really know how it is, right? Versus me just being, oh yeah, no, no. Again, I don't know the future. I'm just open-minded enough to know this is where I started. I have just begun to scratch the surface and I can't wait for what's to come, right?
Beautiful.
And everything. So
Well,
yeah.
you're talking about, one day sitting back managing people. You started your own independent label, right?
Yes, I did, right? It's one of those things where do your own research. I do my own research. Everything I've learned for the most part has been me Googling, learning, observing. And honestly, I'm very, very, very grateful for top people who always share. They always share with me, right? They always share like tips. They always share stuff with me. And I'm like, man, I'm so thankful because this information is so valuable and the fact that you're sharing it, I will always pass that shit forward. I will
Yeah.
never be no gatekeeper. Nobody was a gatekeeper with me so far. Nobody. That's why I say everything has been aligned because every single soul that has been on my path, they see the passion. They want to be a part of that growth and that passion and that momentum, right? That change. They want me to win. They share all this valuable information, and I will never gatekeep because I always share that information forward. I share that with any artist that wants to hear it because nobody gatekeep it with me, and I'm not gonna do that with nobody else. Who am I? What if the information I have can help you?
Exactly.
So I'm big on that. No gatekeeping with me. I'm gonna share my shit with you. Just whether you want to hear it, whether you want to believe it or not. That's the other big part about it all. But it's how much you believe in yourself and want to invest in yourself. That's really what it is. It's like we take out a loan to invest in a house. Same way you could take it out to invest in yourself.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
curious, how did you end up connecting with ESE Promotions, DJ Epps, Ty Nitty, OGLs? Because
Yes.
that's how we came
Shout out
across
to you
you.
guys.
Oh my God.
That's actually how we came across you, was through Ty Nitty and OGLs.
Yes.
Wow. Essay. Oh my God. Elvis is amazing, first of all. And we met organically again, aligned. I was performing at Magic Monday with Rory in Miami. And he actually, one of his artists had finished performing, and I was up next. And he had left, but he had to come back inside or get something. I'm not sure. Then he saw me perform, and then he approached me. He's like, "Wow, you did fantastic!" And from that day on, we've been literally inseparable. We he's always connecting me with people, introduced me. So DJ Epps, I know through Elvis, and also Mopped Up Clothing Line by James James Mob is his name. My first friend that has always supported me, Mobbed Up Clothing Lines, really fire. That's when I had the little tie in the pants. Like he bring that little gangsta out of me. I'm like, ooh, okay, this is cute. Um, but we met organically. We met organically. Have been working ever since. He sees the hard work I put in, and he understands I know how to just, you know, I
Yeah.
always have told anybody this. You just need to get me in the room. I got the rest. Tell me who's who, and I will walk up to that person, shake my hand, don't let go until they look at me in the eye and know who the fuck I am. That's what I did in every room. I'm telling you, every place with a promoter would be like, so who's in the room? Who's the A&R? Like who I gotta look out for? And they're so amazing. They would be like, oh, you see that person over there? This is so and so. And I'm like, bet. All these other artists, they're waiting for them to approach them, right? They're waiting for that interaction, but fuck that. Just get yourself up, go walk all the
Go.
way over there,
They're
shake
not
their
gonna.
hand, introduce yourself, and let it play it out. And every time I do this, they're all waiting for my performance. Oh, and they're coming up to me. Oh, when are you performing again? What? Oh, I gotta go and thing. But I'm waiting for your performance. I get that all the time. People are waiting for my performance. That blows my mind, right? Because now we're talking about big people, and now we're talking about just anybody waiting. I mean, but why? Because I introduced myself. I'm getting them excited to know. And then once they really see, because I always come out with a rap song, right?
Yeah.
Spicy Mommy, which is on no platform. Spicy Mommy. I always sometimes come out with Spicy Mommy, right? Which is that raw rap, and then I get and then it just gets dancing, and you're just like, oh shit, she do that. And then when I give them with that second song and switch it up, they lose their minds because they're like, wait, she actually raps and she actually does this too? Like, okay, girl. So, but a challenge I faced that I noticed in Miami or like anywhere, right, was the followers. A lot of these big people, oh, they scroll through everything, and as soon as they look at your Instagram, oh, you got this much. Okay, you need to better that. Or I'm like, that's what you're here for. I'm the full package. You just gotta polish me. Like, what fuck you mean? Like, this is we can get this easy. That's no problem. Like, I'm giving you the whole package, and that's the only thing you gotta really work on. I think that sounds like a good deal to me. But I learned they do look at that a lot. But I have never been the type to buy my followers, or I just can't do it because then now you gotta keep up with all that shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I gotta keep up with all the videos you do and doing every 5,700 followers I have or whatever I have has been organic, has been because they want to follow, and with God in front, it will skyrocket to bigger. But it's all organic. It's all organic. I don't need to fake nothing because I'm also not rushing to fame. Again, I got stories to tell. I got souls to reach. One way or another, I'ma do it, right, in a good way. So that's what I learned from that. Oh, my
Do
many lessons, okay, that I learned out there.
do you think fame is one of those terms that we toss around very loosely, in a sense that, people attribute to fame as being you have to be known by X amount of people in X amount
Mm-mm-mm.
of countries. But do you think that you still have a level of fame, even though you might not be in this country, and this country with this many people? Like, you're still famous to your core people, and those core people are the ones that are going to come to your shows, they're going to buy your merch, they're going to share your posts, they're going to promote you freely just because they
Mm-hmm.
want to promote you and see you rise. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you are already reached a level of fame.
Yes, I feel I have. Shoot. And it's all how people define their own fame. Man, I noticed every single top person only has 100 people on their Instagram.
Hmm.
All this big label A&Rs, 200 people on their Instagram. You, you can't go by that shit. You
No.
can't.
No.
You can't go by that. That doesn't solidify your fame. I don't solidify how much people you know. In fact, it teaches you to be fucking humble because you don't know who you meet and
Right.
who they know. You
Yep.
know what I mean? That's what I was taught. That's another lesson God told me, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, Miami was God preparing me for what's to come. And I appreciate that so much because I got to see it from a lot of people's eyes. I didn't have to experience certain things because I I was very observant. But no, fame, you reach it when you start inspiring others.
Exactly.
Man, as soon as you get them, you're inspiring me. You doing something completely right. That's that. And you just gotta keep going towards that. Money, we already know. It don't matter how much money you have in the world. Does money help? Yes, it does help. Let's be realistic. Of course the fuck it does. Does it give you happiness? No. It don't matter how much money you have. If you don't have happiness, self-love, and certain things, that's not gonna work. It's just not. Now that's when probably people go soulless because it don't matter how many the money in the world you have, you're not touching the right people. So like you're not being intentional. You're not, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
but no, fame can be reached in so many levels. In so many levels, and it's what makes you feel like that. It's what makes you feel like, again, to me, I think of everything like filling my cup, right?
Yeah.
As long as my cup's filled and I'm inspiring others, I'm on the right track and everything again is positive, to me, that's enough, man. That's enough. That's enough. That's fantastic. Everything else that comes after that, I'm just beyond grateful. Because that just came from my intention to begin with, from the seed that I planted, right? Think of it like a seed you plant, grows branches. Well, from that seed, all those branches grew. You been have fame. You just have to be patient for those branches to grow out and touch, where it needs to touch, and everything will come to you if you remain with that intention.
So we're winding down on the block episode version. Um, for everybody that's listening on the block 105, what can they see in RosaBaby's future in the next year, 2 years?
Yes, a lot of big stages. I'll be in Denmark May 31st to June 14th. Okay, Australia's coming soon. We're working on that. Calle 8 tomorrow, like I mentioned, on the 15th. And what's to see? You're gonna see more of my foundation. You're gonna see more of that side, of that intention that I want to set for something bigger. With my label, you'll see me giving a lot more opportunities to artists and my resources through my label Beyond Infinity Records. And you'll get to see me hopefully heal, right? You'll get to learn how to heal through me, through my music, or through certain things. Hopefully I can give that to you guys. But you're just gonna see a lot of growth, and you're never gonna see this person not believe in herself or like just give up, because that's we don't have that in this dictionary, okay? We don't have that. No me hable de eso, okay? Vamos para
Arriba
arriba nada
vamos.
más.
Así es.
So if you were to give 3 tips to up-and-coming artists, what tips would you give them?
Again, believe in yourself. Don't cost a damn thing. Trust me. Don't believe nobody. Um, you can't expect somebody to believe in your vision or know your vision. That's your vision. You're meant to show it, and then people will fuck with it. You just believe in your shit. Because if you don't believe in your own stuff, why would I? It's
Exactly.
simple. Two, put in work. Stay consistent in your shit. Cause it's one thing to do it one day, then forget it the other day, and then come back. Nah, consistency really, truly, I'm guarantee you it pays the fuck off. It does. One, it helps you become a better person. It gives you discipline. And again, it shows the world you're not joking about your craft or what you're standing on. Stay consistent for real. And three, learn to heal. Learn to heal whatever it is in some way. Learn to find something that fills your cup. Mine was the music. Mine is my daughter.
Yeah.
Mine is my son still motivating me. Find your purpose that fills your cup, that turns on that engine. Find that, and I promise you're going to get far. Just don't give up. And that's what I got for you. Oi.
Oy.
Well, Rosa, it's it's been awesome to have you on here. We're gonna keep you on here because we still got more to go with YouTube. We still got more to tell. But in terms of this episode on the block, we're about to get out of here. And everyone's got to make sure to stay tuned into the block because up next, we got my man DJ Mikey G with his Street Classics Takeover show coming on right after us. So make sure you tune into them. And also, again, you got your show tomorrow,
Yes.
show, March
Make sure
5th.
you guys pop out if you're in Miami, Little Havana. Come say hi, okay? I'm super nice, super genuine. Come say hi, take a picture, greet, all that good stuff, okay? Come to watch me. I'll be posting in my story on Instagram, xxrosababyxx, the time. So come check me out. Come check all your other artists out and come support Little Havana and Calle Ocho and what they got going on. So
And you're on the freestyle and Latin music stage.
yes, I am.
So that's where they
Ooh,
can find you.
surprise.
And then you also got your Denmark tour. That's May 31st to June 14th.
Yes, I'm coming, Denmark.
And
I heard y'all got some great food, healthy food, great people. I'm in there.
and then again, another shout out to ESE Promotions. You can catch them on
ESC
Instagram
promotions.
at ESE Promotions. Make sure you follow RosaBaby on Instagram at xxrosababyxx. And in terms of this portion on the block, we're out. And DJ Mikey G and Lefty Pacino are going to take us out of here with the official Cigar Talk Toronto theme song called Cigar Talk. So we out. We'll see you guys next week. And we're going to keep it rolling here because we still got more cigars to smoke. So you keep talking about the gangster in you. We got to get you some. We're gonna get some mafia sent out to you to try them out.
Oh my god, I'm getting excited. No, but yes, and I say gangster in me only because I came to the US when I was 7 years old, right? So I grew up listening to hip hop. I grew up listening to all this music, 50 Cent. So, you know, so I mean, of course I'm gonna have that in me, right?
Yeah.
I was introduced to it. So I just feel like I have that spice to me. I have the little gangster in me, and I have that fanciness in me. Like it's a great mix. Okay, God did his thing.
How long have you been in this music journey of yours?
Almost 3 years now.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like scratching the surface, okay? And when I tell you, it's not like I put in the money I should be putting or the marketing I should be putting. Like Euphoria made it to charts all because one DJ believed in it. DJ Rashid, shout out to you always. I reached out to about 100 or so more DJs before I dropped Euphoria. The old ways. 'Cause we gotta go to the old ways, apparently, right? We gotta go to the old ways and just manually send everybody and bother everyone's DM and email. We gotta do that. So I reached out to more than 100 DJs. Hey, it's my new drop. You need this in your mix. This is why. Ba 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 ba. Here's my new track. Here's my EPK. Like I'm sending everybody something. And there's one DJ Rashid. He heard my stuff. He put it on the radio. I didn't ask. He just put this on the radio. Sounds fantastic. And ever since then, my song's been on so many charts. Next to Cardi B, next to fucking DJ Khaled, next to Kehlani. Man, I have the chart sheets to prove it. And I'm just like, this is amazing. Mind you, I haven't put in not even that much money into it like you're supposed to, or even market how you're supposed to. My Euphoria don't even have a music video yet. I'm finalizing that. So the fact that this song is making this globally and they don't even have a visual yet, tell me that ain't not supposed to happen. You know, that's alignment. That's purpose. That's what it's meant to be. What's for you is for you. So I'm forever thankful for him. So now I'm making sure I put in that video, finalizing that so that then I can start releasing the music. Because I don't want to release the music until I have that visual. because
Okay.
that's what it is. So that's why I haven't released no music, because I want to make sure that music video first. I'm done with that. But you know, life, you know, gets in the way. Single mom, you know, bills, this, that. And I gotta travel. I'm funding everything myself. Or, you know, I now started reaching out to a lot of people for sponsorships. Or if you do want to sponsor RosaBaby in any way, please do reach out to xxrosababyxx@gmail.com or rosababybookings@gmail.com. Let's talk. Now I'm reaching out to my local, to the local businesses around me, because that's another thing, right? That we keep forgetting about. That sponsorship or reaching out to these folks to clothing stores. Like, you know how much every time you buy a clothes and then you take pictures, it's not good no more for us.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
we took too much pictures. This top, okay, this top was back in the day when I went to Miami for when I talk about that me flying out there and becoming an artist. This top been to its first high society smoke out, you know, VIP shit. So again, we need sponsorships, okay? Because we can't keep buying and buying all this stuff, and you know, sometimes you don't got it like that. And honestly, money has always been an issue for me with when it comes to that, just because of everything going on in the world. But that hasn't stopped me.
Yep.
That hasn't stopped me at all. If anything, it helps me figure out other ways around it. Okay, and you gotta stay calm because I learned that part. Can't just go, nah. Okay, cool, all right. So I can't do it like this. Let me figure out how else. And God always finds a way. Like it's so amazing. Like just the other day, I posted a little emotional video because the Calle Ocho stage.
I saw that.
Oh my God. Okay. I don't usually post stuff like that. Okay. I don't see what I mean? Like I gotta prepare myself for that EP. But I posted that video because I'm so again, it's my first festival, like where I'm reaching all these people and again, my people. Like I'm static. Like this is what I need.
Mhm.
And I'm over here working towards it and preparing for it. And then at first I was supposed to perform at Dolphin Mall, but that got canceled because they didn't fit all the cars and stuff because it was a car event. So on top of that, that was canceled. Then when I finally reached out to the guy, now I have to pay additional money because and I need it by Friday, okay? By Friday. So now I have 3 days to come up with this additional money when on the first I have to pay rent. So, you know what I'm saying? Like everything I once made me a little emotional. And I
Yeah.
posted that video. It wasn't more towards the stage, it's just that feeling of being like on this pedestal and this happiness, and then someone just popping that bubble and just life coming in the way, right? Because it's not really on them. That's the prize, that's what it is. But it's just that reality of life and the obstacles that come in the way when you're most at your highest. It don't matter, it's always at your highest. I don't know where, boop, bump in the road, right? So I got a little emotional. I posted that video, and I had so many people reach out to me. I was like, oh my God, they're like, you're so inspiring. Thank you for posting that. That's how I be feeling. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I know I'm not the only one. Okay. But then, you know, others are like, keep your head up, or what happened? I'm like, all right, okay. I kind of started a little spiral thing. Didn't mean to. I was just trying to express, like, it sucks when you're super excited about something and they don't go your way. But it's okay because look, right after I posted that video, again, I remained calm. I accepted the emotion, which that's what that was, recognizing that. Then I moved on from that. I was like, all right, cool. So I'm over here planning. So when I get back, okay, my rent's first, and I'm gonna figure out, I do this, I do that. I'm figuring out different ways, and then I got a phone call, and they hadn't even watched that video, and because that same day I was having dinner and I was explaining why I'm passionate about music, right? And telling a little my story. And this investor was like, I'm telling them, oh, you know, it's just a little sad right now, but you're not crazy, you know. I really wanted to do that. And he's like, wait, for real? He's like, do I send it to him or to you? Because I know how much this means to you. The fact that this it was this random stranger, right? Felt my passion, and he understood how important that was, that moment to me, and decided to invest in me and send me that. But to me, that was like God's way. Like, I threw all these obstacles in your way and you still remain faithful to yourself, and you're still trying to find way. Here's your gift. And I felt so even more emotional. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I didn't ask, you know what I mean? They're like, no, I could see how passionate you are about this. You have to do this. Like, again, that spoke so much. It gives me a little like, because I'm just like, man, that's what I'm saying. Yes, I am passionate. All I want to do is perform and like sing to
Yeah.
my people. Is that the heart? And then some other person who had already performed in that stage, they're over here saying how they, it's whatever to them. It's not
No.
to me. That's my point. Like,
No.
also, they choose people like you, but people who really want to be there, it create obstacles. That's why I felt so emotional, you know? Because I'm like, man, people who really want to be places, they're choosing people who don't even have the intention to, you know?
Yeah.
So, but God made it happen. I'm super excited, and I will be there. And, uy, baba, yeah.
Well, it's like you always say, God never gives you anything that you can't.
No, it's
Can do.
Right?
true, man. Stay, have faith, remain calm, and just know there's always a way. You just gotta not lose your faith. Like,
And
it's,
not lose your calm, right? You just have to,
yes.
once you
Oh
rise
my,
your emotions, you bring them down and you start thinking, and there's always a path, there's always a door, there's always some
always,
I got a,
way.
I
always.
got,
I'm
I
so,
got a,
God is
que-
too
I got a
great.
question on that, and this is directed at you too. Okay, talking about bringing your emotions down. Is that hard for Latinos to bring your emotions down?
I mean, yeah, because we're taught, we're just, it's not something we're taught,
Passion.
like, oh,
It's
keep it down,
passion.
keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's like they took your favorite thing away. You're gonna feel a
Yeah.
way about it,
Thank you. Thank
that's the
you.
best way I can explain it. It's like they took your favorite cigar away, they took your whole podcast away. And you're just like, what in the world is going on? But hold on, I know I'm gonna find a way. This is gonna get resolved. I gotta remain calm, and shit will really fall back to you, like, in a
Mhm.
positive way.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That woke that again, and it was so much going on. Like, when it was so much. That trip was so much. But with stuff like that, I always take it as God preparing me. That's literally, I don't look at it no other fucking way. It's God preparing me, period. Because will we have more fucking stuff like that happen to us? 100%. Not
Yeah.
everything's gonna be rainbows and butterflies, which is
Yeah.
why I posted that video. Because yeah, we see all this success, but along the fucking journey, man, it's fucking a lot of craziness,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna give that rawness. I'm not gonna hide that shit. Some people were like, oh, don't post that because you're gonna they're gonna take advantage of that, or whether I'm looking weak, or whether something. Like, no, I have to, because this is not rainbows and butterflies.
No.
And if I can be raw, like, I don't gotta be sobbing or crazy, but like, I'm being raw and honest. This is my experience. And man, if only y'all knew, I would fucking sob all day long with everything I've gone through or thing, but I choose not to. But I'm gonna choose this moment because honestly, it's real shit that will keep going and it will keep happening. But because I remain calm, God rewarded me. And this
Mhm.
random person, random, because they call me randomly. Boop. Next morning, I had the money, send it to the guy, and I'm telling him, where's my flight? you know? So God is great. God is great. I got this melody that came to my head to create this gospel music. Because again, even that, I don't
hmm
know my entire purpose,
Mhm.
Who knows down the line what it is, but I started getting this melody. God is good, God is great, God is good, God is great. That's all I got. But I'm gonna go off that and create me a song, an anthem, because God deserves one too.
Amen.
So.
Love it. I love it.
Do you think, as an artist, a musical artist, you are an artist, and do you think that's the key to developing yourself is to branch out and try different genres and see what works and what doesn't work.
Absolutely. You can't box yourself in. The moment you box yourself in, you already failed, I feel. Because who really knows their purpose 100%? We know how to start something, we know how to set goals, but just because I started reggaeton don't mean I shouldn't be singing gospel or this or that. Everything depends, right? Because everything's meant to change you, affect you in a way. Maybe you create a song that then kind of hits you so hard that you're like, yo, this is the lane I need to be in. Hold on. But you would have never known that if you would have never created that. If you would have
Yeah.
just listened to somebody else who stayed in your lane. Like they told me that many times at the beginning. Oh, if you're gonna start reggaeton, stay in reggaeton. I'm looking at them like, you clearly haven't heard my other music, but okay. Like I can't take that from nobody because they haven't heard. Now, if you heard all my catalog and then you would say my catalog, am I saying it right? And then you heard, and then you said that, I might listen to you, might. But even then, you gotta be insane. You gotta be delusional. You gotta be crazy. You got to be all that because you gotta challenge. You gotta challenge
Yeah.
people's mindset. You gotta challenge people's what they already know. It's like you have to unlearn everything. I feel like right now I'm at a stage where I'm unlearning everything I was taught and relearning everything how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Because all different generations, we've just been taught different things. But
Yeah.
I feel like now we're at a phase where we can break cycles. We have the option.
Yeah.
Why? Because the stupidity is so clear now that it's either you go with it or you be like, all right, it's clear to me I shouldn't, yeah. But no, I don't think nobody should box themselves in. We deserve to explore every single branch on that tree, and same goes for your life. I grew in poverty, my mom was always busy making sure we have food. It was just me and her in the US, and I didn't try different things. I didn't try sports. I didn't try this, that. I didn't know what I was good at, what I wasn't. Right. So when people, oh, you tried this, I literally felt like Patrick under the rock. I used to be like, I just been under a rock. Like, I don't even know who that is. I don't know what that is. Like, I just don't know because it's just I wasn't brought up with that or around that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I was older, then I started like getting into everything just to see if I did. I'm a nail tech. Okay. I did my own nails. I'm a nail tech. I'm a hair vendor, retail and vendor, Bella Chanel extensions. I did lashes. What else I did? I do so much. I did everything so that I can see what I like and what I don't like. I didn't like lashes. I don't like poking people's. I don't want to be in nobody's eyes. Right? It's too sensitive. I don't want that. I understand, but guess what? I tried it. I have a certificate if I want to go that route. Right? I did the hair business. That was my first time I ever invested myself apart from music, from reading that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I read the first chapter and I fucking closed it. I said, I'm not fucking reading no more. Let me put in action this first chapter, what I gotta do, you know? Put in investment. Let me see where it takes me. And I put those 500 to the hair and that shit multiplied. And I saw the outcome. And then from that day forward, I kept investing myself and I just kept going, right? Then I opened up to chapter 2. I'm like, okay, let's go now to chapter 2. Because one thing is reading it, another thing is applying it, right?
Yeah.
It's one thing to fucking, or you can give all the advice in the world, you can give everything. I was just giving my friend like the code, the tip for credit cards and the fucking way these rich people go with it, the system they use, right? Because Elvis taught me the system.
Yeah.
So again, I don't gatekeep. Anybody wants to listen, I'm gonna tell you, like, you know how it is. So I don't gatekeep. I'm gonna just share, but everything again, it's crazy.
Um, Going back to starting up your music career, and this is something that we had Big Twins a few episodes ago. He was on the podcast, and one of his pieces of advice was to up and coming rappers was to, while you're starting off, make sure you have a day job.
Mm-hmm. We gotta be realistic. I have 10 plus years in human resources. That's the other thing.
Nice.
You do, because who the fuck don't fund it?
Exactly, yeah.
And we got real life shit. That's what I'm saying. So you do need that. You need that. Everything costs money. And not until not too long ago that I started really listening to the artists themselves, all these big people themselves saying how much it really takes to release a song, how much it really takes, how much, And it's funny because I fucking hate when they tell you, oh, what's your budget? Or how much you need. Motherfucker, first of all, let's be realistic, right? We were never fucking taught. Have you ever seen fucking 250K, 300K just know what the fuck? So for me to tell somebody else that I need 300K in my head, so a lot of artists, that's what they get him, right? Because they be like, oh, how much you need to, oh, just 10K or would be nice, 20K. Fuck that. We don't have in our heads that it costs fucking, I need more than 300K for this. It don't come out of that because we weren't taught that. So
Yeah,
I realized that that's a whole fucking setup when they say that shit, because realistically, we're not going to say that type of number. We don't know about that number unless you taught yourself and you understand how much it really takes to release something. You feel me?
yep.
So I was like, yo, hold on. This whole time when they be telling me, how much you need, I'm over here thinking low ass numbers. Like, no, Rosa, not no more. You know how much it takes. What's your budget?
Yeah.
That's your response to
Yeah.
shit.
Mhm.
But again, it's all education. It's all because they understand we weren't taught that. We're just thinking it's ooh, 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 ooh. But no, no, no. That's why I know it takes a lot of money. That's why, again, I'm not rushing to nothing. Everything's divine. Everything is in its time. I'm not rushing to shit. I'm not rushing to shit. I'm not about to exploit myself or sell my home or sell this or that. Just no. We're going to get there the way we're supposed to, organically. I know I have to invest, which I'm doing my due diligence by finding sponsors, by finding people who believe in me so that they can help me as well. Because it's a team effort. It's not just a self
Yeah,
thing. Like, you can only
yep.
take yourself so far by yourself, for real, for real. Like, but a team, like Karol G's team, man, I saw her documentary. She freaking, and she just basically confirmed everything I knew. I was like, thank you. I know that's right. You need to believe only in myself. Everybody's got to tell you can't do it, you shouldn't, you this, you that. All that shit. But no, 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 man. Go keep fucking pushing and find your team who believe in you. And I always pray to God for my team because I knew the importance of that. But I also didn't want just random people, right? Because who don't believe in it or don't have the same ambition as you and that motivation, because it's not gonna work, right? So God literally sent me Elvis. Bye. Now I'm my publicist. Now I have a publicist who believes in me, you know? Boop. God sends me my producer, Justin Graham. He works with A$AP with all these big people. He's actually in Providence, Rhode Island. Now I got my producer who now knows my sound. Now we're creating different sounds, I didn't have that before. I prayed for that because I knew how important it was. Now I have somebody who wants to be my image consultant.
Oh.
Like my team
Oh,
will come and it's coming. I'm not rushing for nothing. Everything's heaven sent, God sent, and I'm here for it. And I'm here for the people who are here for me. And I always tell them, those people who are here for me now, like on God, you guys are good. Because if I'm good, you're good. Because if you believe in me, when I was nothing, trust me, I got you when I'm at my best. Because if I make money, y'all can make money. If I don't make money, nobody can make money.
Yeah. True.
So
And
they're
that's the
doing
whole
it
thing.
they're doing it some without money, you
Yeah.
know, because they understand, they see the stardom in me, and they see the passion, and they see the potential, and they're willing to invest their time and know that there's gonna be a bigger outcome. And that shit to me though, it means the world to me, because it's like, again, people are just blindly believing in you and your vision, your idea, and your momentum, and that's big. You know,
Yeah.
that's big. So I appreciate those people to the core, to the heart, and with God in front, you know what I'm saying? RosaBaby eats, those people eat. Simple.
So I got a two-part question that I'm curious about. So you, RosaBaby, you're sitting down, you got your daily struggles, your kid, your mortgage, your day job, pursuing your music career. Number one, how do you wake up every day and repeat the cycle and stay motivated? And number two, what if you could look back on was that point that was kind of like that sun shining through the clouds going, okay, there's light at the end of the tunnel here.
Again, my son will forever be my motivation. My kids will, like, I've been through the worst pain imaginable. I just feel like, can nothing stop me? Can nobody make me feel less? Can nobody make me anything? My kids are my drive. Like, it's just that fucking simple. And they have always been that. Cause I always, my goal was always to provide them what I didn't have, right? That's any parent's dream, to give them what you didn't have.
Hmm.
So at the beginning, just that 2018, that's when I bought my first home. I wanted my kids to grow up in a home where they can put the lines in the wall, you know, like that was always my
Yeah.
thing. Like I wanted all that, like for them to have something they can call their own, right? And for real, my kids are my motivation. It's just that simple. If I fail, I fail my daughter, I fail my son's legacy. I just feel like, and I have to get up. I have to I have to keep doing things that fill my cup. If not, I can't be a great mom because I'm gonna be too depressed, or I just can't do that. It's just not this. It's just not. It's not in the image. It's just no. You know what I mean? Nah. Is there tiring days? Man, I just slept 19 hours the other day. I didn't even know that was fucking possible. After coming back from Miami, because
Yes.
my flight got canceled, and I had to take 3 different flights. Then I had to work the next day. It was the busiest day too. I was so worn out. I was like, yo, this is nuts. I need to sleep. I literally slept for 19 hours straight. That has never happened before. But I still got up. Okay, now let's get ready. I have right now an event 5 p.m. It's a bachata lesson that I'm co-hosting with
Oh,
Black
nice.
Mamba. They're called Black Mamba. So I'm excited because again, I'm touching the roots. And I'm like, yes, this is gonna be so fun. So now I'm getting out there with the events. Like, there's no stopping me. There's no stopping my drive. There's no stopping my mission, my goal, and for my kids to be proud and for my son to have a legacy. Like Jaden Francisco Herrera, you're gonna learn that name. He gonna create a lot of opportunities with this foundation with that, and I'm gonna touch a lot of hearts. I wanna. It's all kids based as well, right? There's so many kids who just lost my daughter. I mean, come on. She's a prime example. So I want to create workshops around kids and stuff like that and helping that side. So I have my purpose is so big that to me, I'm like, nah, I gotta get up. I gotta make sure I do
Mhm.
this and get one step closer to where I'm meant to be. There's definitely days where it's tough, right? It's fucking tough. Like, it's tough. Um, but I cry, acknowledge it, shake myself off. I'm like, all right, Jaden, I got this. I'm strong. I'm resilient. This is me looking in the mirror, right? Because again, you just gotta find something that works for you. And for me, it's just reminding my son smile and just him knowing, always being happy, and Just me knowing there's a bigger purpose. And with me getting on charts without me putting in real actual too much thing in it, like that to me says a lot about what I'm meant to do, you know?
Yep.
So whenever I struggle, just get the fuck back up and I make it happen. It's just what it is. There's no way around it. No way around it. I can be sad. I can be depressed for a couple days. When RosaBaby is not posting, just know I'm a bit depressed, low key. I call it the Jaden waves, right? Because it's normal. It's normal. I call it the Jaden waves. I accept it. And it's those moments that hate you, right? You're like, damn. It just happens, you know? Like those memories, just everything. And it knocks me down. I'm not gonna say I'm the fucking strongest person. That's why when people call me strong, I'm like, if only y'all knew. You're probably stronger than me. Okay? I just gotta fucking uphold myself because I have another kid. Ain't no way. She about to also see me drowning. Nah. I gotta make sure she good too. But I call those Jaden waves, you know, I experience it, I accept it, I take it, I cry, and then I shake up, get the fuck up, and and remind myself what I need to be doing.
Looking
For
back
real.
at looking back at when you started your career and seeing where you are right now, would you say your career is on track to where you envisioned it 3 years in, or are you?
Even better. It's even better. It's even better. Again, didn't even think my shit would be in charts this early on. I didn't think I would meet all the network and all the resources I have so early. Like within 2 months, I had all the resources. I'm not even gonna lie. That small circle, already know them. You know what I mean? Like certain things. I'm just very thankful. I'm just thankful and grateful, honestly, more than anything. I'm just grateful that I have this opportunity to connect with all these big people and these inspirational people who allow me to take it to the next level by inspiring me even more. DJ Apps, man, I'm just like, he's such a vibe. He's amazing. Amazing DJ, just amazing at everything. So everybody I met, they just have applied something within me, and I'm just very grateful for that. Very grateful. Did I envision all this? Heck no. Who does, right? You can only dream of it and hope. But I am so proud. I'm so proud of myself and how far I've taken it and resisted and kept pushing. And I push people telling me, oh, don't do it. Oh, why you do music? Oh, blah, blah. Oh, man, I've lost relationships of this from music because, you know, they're stuck on that whole studio and guys. And I've lost too much. And it's just like, I'm just grateful for what I do have and what does come my way. That's just that simple. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful to everything. And, and with, and even with modeling, it's funny because I don't know why I'm so humble with modeling too. I did modeling. I was in Swim Fashion Week. Within 2 months, I'm over here, I'm modeling and this freaking big yachts and big people. And again, I'm unstoppable. It's just, you just gotta walk in that door and fucking just be confident, know who you are. And everybody else will feel that energy. It's insane. It's so true. When once you have self-love,
Yep.
girl, you fucking powerful. You too, guys. You know, once you learn self-love, you don't need no girl telling you handsome, or you don't need no guy telling you how beautiful. Man, self-love goes so far. I think it's the start of something so beautiful because it just unlocks a whole new you. I feel like I didn't have self-love before. Like back when I was young, I used to get bullied and stuff like that. Like again, life was never easy in a sense, right? So once I learned self-love, I'm like, yo, why the fuck didn't I learn this shit earlier on in my life? Like this would have helped so much because again, the confidence is so strong and so bright that people get scared at shit.
Mm-hmm.
They feel belittled. They just feel like, oh, like I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just being myself. Like, okay, I just continue to be myself.
I
But
think I think
Yeah,
like because you just went there, you pat yourself on the back, and I think that's something that a lot of people, no
we
matter
have
what
to.
you do in life, whether you just a 9 to 5 trying to take care of your family, I
Mm,
think you got to learn to pat yourself on the back
you
and
have to.
uplift yourself on a daily basis and just tell yourself that you're doing a good job and to keep going.
You have to, man. You gotta always remember it could be so much worse. It could be so much worse. I always think of other people who go through grieving and use needles,
Yeah.
suicidal, kill other people, go crazy. I always remember that. It could be so much fucking worse, so much. And that's why I pat myself in the back because although I'm broken to the max, I still am able to curb those feelings and I'm just still able to give still a good version of myself, right?
Mm.
Mhm.
Whether if it's the broken one, whether if it's the healing one, whether if it's the in between one, I'm showing up, and that takes a lot for someone to show up.
I think as a human being, when you reach a certain time, and and we're all guilty of it, we sit there and we complain about this and this and this. I think something we always got to tell ourselves is there's thousands of people out there right now that would love to just be in your position and
Mhm.
have what you have.
Mhm.
So
Literally,
you got to curb the complaints.
you
And
have to.
gratitude.
Yeah,
Be
so I keep
grateful.
saying, yeah, we have to. It could always be worse. I mean, come on. I come from Montecristi, like countryside. I come from having nothing. I come from playing with tires. I come from climbing trees. I come from literally playing with the trash and pretending that it was a store. I come from, I really come from that. To then come here, to then go through life, to then go through bullying, because I was just it again, it could be so much worse, but you gotta give yourself that credit of everything you have accomplished and have triumph, and you gotta give yourself credit, man. Could be worse, and we
So
break in
your
cycles our own way. That makes it
your
even better.
your Dominican roots is that a big priority translating your roots into your music?
Of course, of course, of course. Like that essence is in everything I do, and you feel it too. You feel it with whether it fits from the beat, whether it fits from my lyrics, my performance,
Your
my
smile.
action, my smile, my slang.
Yes.
Okay, my butchering names.
Oh, don't worry. I do it all the time.
Tú
I
me
don't know which
entiendes,
words.
like everything. Yes, of course. I gotta be embedded in everything. Which is why I say I'm Taino, like I'm also I want to do an EP on that, like an ancestral, like tribal type
Mhm.
of energy, because that's
It's in the
what the
blood,
fuck my
girl.
ancestral is.
It's in the blood.
And we
It
then learning
runs.
about the history later on and all that stuff, like man, yes, we are amazing people. We are all one, and it's in everything I do. Again, in everything I do, from rhythm to melody to just everything, to my hair to everything. That spice.
It's,
I have a challenge for you.
Dime.
oh, oh,
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
oh, oui.
So the challenge is here, a song about success and cigars.
Ooh,
Because a
I
lot of
like that.
people,
Something popped in my head, like of where to go
You
with
need to
that. So
write
that's
it down.
perfect.
a lot
That's
of
perfect. No,
people,
it kind of went like ding, like
a lot of people
I like that.
cigars with success. So success and cigars.
Mm.
Okay, say
Challenge.
less. Say less. What type of what style you want? You want merengue? You want Afro? You want hip hop? You what would you like? Or does it
A
matter?
mix of Afro and hip hop.
A mix of Afro, yeah, Afro and hip hop.
Hip
Oh,
hop.
yes.
Oh, I like that. Okay,
Yeah,
I like that because I could be a little, in my lyrically, but still like give you that. I get it.
yeah.
Okay, bet.
Because something I
Challenge
always say
accepted.
is hip hop is cigar culture.
Mm.
So there's your challenge.
What
Okay.
about hip hop and a bit of bachata in it? Like I don't know, like something like bachata. The rhythm of bachata is so unique.
See,
It's so catchy. It just makes you want to get up and just go.
let me write this down. You know,
Bachata, bachata
bachata
is
and hip hop,
yeah, with a bit of an
and
Afro
hip hop.
beat.
Okay, say less. See, I
Yeah.
love it because like you challenging me again. It just makes me be even greater because now I get to go back, challenge myself even more, and go
Hmm.
from there. But I already have a couple ideas, so vamos allá.
Hmm.
And when you make that song, the video should be on the beach, smoking a cigar
I
with
like
a
that.
glass
I like that.
of the most expensive whatever you can find, whether that be whiskey.
And within our budget.
You guys are located. You guys are located where?
Toronto.
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 Or you can
Okay.
just come here.
You know, so like where? Because like we might need to be sitting on the beach with a cigar somewhere in that video.
Dominican.
Originators.
Dominican.
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 We could let's do it in Dominican.
Oh, I have an Airbnb out there. Say
Mhm.
less.
There we go.
Okay, we'll talk. Okay.
Oh,
I love that. That's amazing. You know what's funny? All right, let me give you guys real quick. I want my first track Me Gusta, which is on no platform, and the visuals like beautiful. It's where I'm from. I recorded it where I'm from too, in Montecristi. So you get to see the colors and like the different stuff over there. And you get to see a little bit of Airbnb too. Because I did
Right.
one scene over there. But see, this is what I'm saying. Like everything from the get-go has been organic, has been just or just heaven sent. I'm trying to tell you. That first video, my first video ever, like I went to DR and it wasn't even to record anything. I just went on vacation and I said to myself, since I'm already out here, I should probably record this. And my brother was doing a couple music videos already that time. I'm like, why do I should just utilize his people and just create a music video for Me Gusta. And everything happened so freaking organically and smoothly that even the videographer he even put in extra time himself because he just loved everything about it, like from the sun to the place to the people. Everything was just smooth. Like he's like, this has been the most smoothest take in everything I have ever done. Like everything just feels so organic and it's you're so great naturally at this stuff. Like he didn't even have to retake nothing, right? And it's funny because that's how everything has been ever since then. Organically, unexpected, unplanned, but like on the spot, but just you find a way to make shit happen.
Mhm.
So I just love that about that because it says a lot about who I am and my music, of how organic it all even happened to begin with.
yeah.
Right? And how organically again I met Elvis or I meet all these people who have changed my life and have introduced me to people and stuff like that. So organic man is the way to go.
It
Don't
is.
force things. What I learned from that is not to force things. Nothing forced. Just let shit happen.
I seen that video and you're wearing a top that's crossed just
Kind
what
of,
you're wearing
yep.
right now. Yes. And you have your hair up.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love ponytail. I
And
got pulled.
ponytail.
They
Like
pull my
super
ponytail.
low.
So if you want to go see that, go check it out. Me gusta. It's on YouTube. But
Yes. I've seen that.
a
Yes.
little clickbait. No, but yeah. It's and the funny part is, man, I try to find a model everywhere, and every single man felt like they were taken and married. But I'm telling them like this is for a video. Like you're getting paid for this. They're like, I gotta call my wife. I gotta call my wife in the US to see if it's okay. I'm like, what in the world's going on in here? Like, why don't I even went to a barber shop trying to find models, right? Because I needed a guy for this
Yeah,
scene,
yeah.
which the scene of the Airbnb. I even went to the barber shop. I'm like, hey guys, I'm doing this video. Man, I was so surprised how much people were like so like kind of like not to do it, or like that they needed permission, or I was like, this is insane, but it's okay. We gonna work. And the funny part is that same person that's in my video, the model, he's the one that recorded my track. He's a producer. He's the one that recorded Lento. So it's just funny how everything played out. Like I said, like it was like, okay, that didn't work. Well, this will work.
That's the way that's the way a lot of growth, lo longevity in your growth and career is going to happen, is through it just being organic.
I love
Because
organic stuff. Authenticness, organic, like that's the way to go. You can never go wrong. You will never be around fake people. You will never have fake people around you because you're authentic. It's gonna bother them. They're gonna eliminate themselves out of the equation.
Yep.
For real, for real. It's insane how that works, but it's true. I'm like,
And
oh my
your
god.
circle becomes this big. It's tiny,
It
tiny,
was always
tiny.
for the longest, me, myself, and I.
Yeah,
Always,
yeah,
always.
yeah,
And that's okay, guys. That's okay. That is more than okay. I
yeah,
prefer that than having fake people or having energy that just don't match.
yeah.
And people just, enviousness and jealousiness, like that's
Yep.
definitely a thing. That's a
Mhm.
real thing.
So I'll say this, your circle just got a little tiny bit bigger because now you have a podcast at your disposal. So anytime you want to jump on,
Thank you.
discuss
Yes,
anything,
please.
it's here.
Thank
Anytime you
you.
want to collab and put anything of yours on our Instagram, send it our way.
Please.
I appreciate that. I
The
appreciate
circle
that.
just a little bit bigger now, you know?
It's just the right size.
Yes.
All right, just it's not about how big your circle is. It's again the right people in it. That's it, and with the
Quality over
right
quantity.
same mindset.
Yep.
This
It
has been
works.
amazing. You guys in your podcast. This is really cool. This is really cool. Next
That's
time I'll definitely have my cigar. Okay.
that's
Is
how
there okay?
you grow.
Question: Is there such thing as a cigar that don't smell that strong, or is that like a thing with cigars?
No, it's a thing.
Okay.
Each
Okay.
cigar is going to smell different. Like I always related cigars to, like, I guess growing up as a kid, that old man smell.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Grandpa.
I'm like,
El abuelo. El
Yeah.
abuelo.
bueno.
El abuelo.
Right? My abuela always smelled like powder. They used to put the powder on them, like baby.
Baby.
Oh, I got another challenge for you.
Oh God.
Okay.
So your festival Cali Ocho,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go to the Domino Park
Oh
and
yes.
take a nice photo at the entrance of Domino Park.
Domino Park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
el parque del dominó, where all the old people gather,
Smoke their cigars and play dominoes.
play dominoes.
Oh,
En
I might
Calle
play
Ocho.
too. Stop playing, okay? Yo soy buena también.
Yeah.
My
Give it a
dad,
try.
man, my family, they're big in that. Like they're really big into domino. They will be there all night.
Yeah.
That was where
Where you got the picture.
we made sure to
Babe.
visit the Domino Park when we
Yeah.
were down there.
Okay.
And that's where the photo challenge comes from. You got to do a better photo than I did.
I'm gonna check yours out and see.
I'll send it to you because it's probably far down the list, but you
Okay.
gotta outdo my photo.
Okay, bet.
Make sure you bring your sombrero.
Todo. I'm bringing that
Todo.
culture that day. I'm bringing that culture that day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
100%. Okay, that's awesome. I love that. And again, see, I want to go to all those places because it's
It's just roots, right?
it's roots. I want to
Yeah.
connect with every single roots person, and at the end of the day, like it's okay to get streams. Like a lot of my streams comes from radio, but I want to be able to connect in person. Once, like, show them my stuff, like it's a different feeling for sure. And it's very motivational when you do that.
Mhm.
And you touch your roots and you connect and you play and you just have a ball with them.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, this is life.
Yeah.
And if you
Una
got,
presidente, una celestita o
Una
algo.
presidente. Oh my God.
Oye,
Have a
estamos
presidente
bien.
for me, please.
Estamos bien.
Sí. Oh, la presidente. Yeah. Very, very famous Dominican beer.
Ay, sí, el
Beer.
Brugal. Low
Yeah.
key, there's that Mama Juana, the new one that Crazy designed it.
Okay.
Oh my God, guys. No, it's fantastic. Like that Mama Juana, hold on, sorry. But that Mama Juana, you can only find it in airports, I guess.
Mm,
But it's so good. Like I'm gonna have to bring you guys one.
okay.
When I go out there, I'm gonna bring you so you can see what I'm
Okay.
talking about. You're gonna be like, oh my God, this is really good.
Nice.
And I'm not a big Mama Juana person only because when I was like 16, I got mad at my parents for like turning out my party beforehand. And the next day I was so mad. I'm like, oh, I can't believe that happened. And they had a Mama Juana. And I took a cup, oh stupid, and put some in there. And I'm over here, drinking on my feelings, como dicen. Oh my God, so me emborrachó. Bro, that shit got me drunk. I think I ended up in the hospital with that
Oh
shit.
God.
Because I was just, again, so ever since then, I never drank Mama Juana again. And so just recently that I tried this one.
Okay.
So kids, don't be mad. Don't be mad at your parents.
that's a drink that they drink a lot too on drinks.
Mama Juana, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's really big. Mm-hmm.
Mama Juana gets you really fucked
But
up.
that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine drinking in your emotions. That shit hit times 10.
Yep.
But low key, this one, the crazy design one, Mama Juana, that shit was super
Mm,
smooth. I was like, this is dangerous. Like,
mm.
it's good. Yeah.
And if you got time while you're there, check out the Guantanamera. They have a cigar lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Just
They play live
One,
music and everything, girl, there.
yeah.
where?
Guantanamera.
Ramera.
Yeah.
Guantanamera. It sounds like that song.
Guantanamera.
Guantanamera.
It's like just down the street from Domino Park.
It's right
Oh,
there.
that's
It's
even
like a,
okay. Down the street.
probably like in a, como en diagonal, right
Mhm.
across the street. Yeah.
That was actually the first place that we smoked a cigar in a lounge because in Canada they don't have cigar lounges.
At all?
At all.
No, they treat us
Is
like
it not
tourists.
legal?
No, it's
No.
not.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get in trouble with this video.
Oh, thank God this is our place.
Definitely to the R.
Let's put it out there. This is our
Take it
place.
to the R. Okay.
All right.
Okay. It's
So, Rosa, it's been
perfect.
a pleasure to have you on. I know you got an event to get to.
Yes, some
Um,
bachata to teach.
Doo-doo.
and
Oui.
it was fun. You definitely brought the flavor. You brought the style, the passion, the energy.
El sabor.
Thank you. You guys are
And
amazing. I can't wait to come back. Okay.
Yes, please.
again, open doors. Anything you need, you got us here, and we
Thanks.
appreciate you.
Yes.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you
Mucho,
so
mucho.
much. Thank you so much. I
Gracias.
appreciate it. This has been
And
very amazing, enlightening, and thank you for providing this opportunity and this platform. And honestly, thank you for making it easy, right? Because this felt so smooth. Before an interview, I always go crazy because I'm like trying to think of all my answers and blah, 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 blah. And then every time I get on interviews, it just naturally comes out. And I'm just like, girl, you don't gotta worry about that shit. Like, just be yourself. So you guys provided that easiness and that just comfortability to be able to express myself. So thank you so much for that and for not
that's
being so
that's
scripted. Mm-hmm.
that's the whole goal is just
Yeah.
to create that relaxed
Yeah.
lounge atmosphere. These are the type of conversations you have when you're in a lounge, and it's for everybody. We appreciate you sharing your stories and
Yes.
even being vulnerable.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Yes. Thank you for listening. I gotta practice now, because this EP is gonna need that. But thank you so much, guys. Thank
I
you. I
have fun
appreciate you.
tomorrow.
All right. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And guys, you already know, support Rosa Baby. You can find me on all platforms. Again, Instagram, xxrosababyxx. Okay. Make sure you follow because I follow back.
Awesome.
And man, you're gonna kill it tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you.
Caliocho.
I'm excited. Yes. Voy a bailar
And
con mi gente. Voy a decir que quiere bailar conmigo. Vamos allá.
Yeah, love.
all right. Salute, Rosa.
Gracias.
Bye. Have a great day
Ciao.
or night.
Peace.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
I want to send a special shout out, Cigar Talk Toronto. Special shout out to Croatian Mafia Cigars. It's for the gangsta in you, nigga. It's for the gangsters. DJ Mikey G. Put some cut on that dope. Lefty Pacino. Take it personal. Take it personal. Click, clack the beam. Take it personal. I spit the caffeine. Take it personal. Feel what I mean? The 30R6 to M16s. We got them ruggin'. I'm your favorite uncle. I'm the alcoholic street niggas with the guns and the duffel. I'm the one that used to smoke the cigar and whip the truffle. The one that Granny said always started trouble. The back quarter shot a triple-double. Coach kicked me out the gym cause the gun was bigger than the muscle. Now let me introduce you to the hustle. I whip the white till it locked and snip the residue above my knuckles. The epitome of street scuffle. I hit him hard with the banger. I was trying to make the belt buckle. I hit the corner and I make it bubble. What's in the pocket of my goose will make your feathers ruffle. I don't trust you. Make the gauge bust you. We keep the circle tight. You just another square if we don't discuss you. Take it Take it personal. Click, clack the beam. Take it personal. I spit the caffeine. Take it personal. Feel what I mean? The 30R6 to M16s. We gotta plug in. Take it personal. Click, clack the beam. Take it personal. I spit the caffeine. Take it personal. Feel what I mean? The 30R6 to M16s. We gotta get pillage through your village. Leave my spillage on your mistress. Attacking everything you go on the hit list. Burn the evidence, witness. Told the lawyer eat the case with the biscuit. Looked the judge in the face and told him stick it. Smacked the plaintiff in the face and told him fix it. Tapped the Henny on the bottom, then we lift it. Fully equipped, the blue beamer and his kitted. Bend the corner 730, then we hit him. The bars leave a bad taste, so I spit him. Machete 50-50 sharp, so I split him. The black expedition put me in position. Focus on the mission, full tunnel vision. Every verse calculated, spoken with conviction. My condition is to grind every day by tradition.